Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our Voices of Courage. And as usual, we are here every month, Tuesdays and Thursdays, having lunch with you. Now, you may be wondering, one of us here are bright and sparkly and with a nice red lipstick, and another one is fairly plain. So let me introduce you to my plain friend, Lillian. What's wrong with you today? Nothing wrong with you today.
Yeah, in case you don't know, it's me. Yes, it's me. You get here. I hope I don't look very different from when I have makeup on. Yeah, this is my bare face. Yes, you can see the freckles. Yeah.
Please note that this is not because she's not prepared. This is deliberate, okay? Please, no judgment comments down there, and tell you I'll fine you.
Yeah, because today we are going to talk about our next core value, which is authenticity. Yes. So for those of you who are new to our channel, welcome to Voices of Courage channel. So this is our platform to inspire and empower women to live a life of courage, right, and significance, and especially our core values class, which stands for courage, love, authenticity, which we're going to talk about today. Yeah, stewardship and significance. Okay, actually, there's two more under the blueprint. Okay, and we're going to cover all that in the next few episodes. So yeah, and both of us are partners. Anita is my partner with Class Living, a social enterprise, and as well as Women of Courage Asia, which is a women's community where we meet every month, last Tuesday of the month. Yeah, and we are celebrating our second birthday this Saturday.
We are 2 years old.
Something different again. Yeah. So back to our topic today, which is authenticity is what is your definition of authenticity, Anita?
Can I be very frank? Authenticity is what I look like now. To be very honest. No offense. Okay, please know that I super the love Lillian. Okay, I super the likes and super the loves her, right? And but I think I'm authentic today. I have lipstick on. I have I bathe. I smell fairly good. Okay, and I feel confident. I feel confident. So does that mean I'm authentic? I think I'm authentic. Authentic is what you see me now. I feel.
Yeah. What do you see is what you get. That's what we want to achieve, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So in the area of authenticity, I always like to talk about the image, right? Because I think that's the first thing that people see.
Yeah.
And and that's why there are different image that actually we will have about a person or even yourself. Because right now the focus is not about building up yourself, right? So yes, there are four images that we talk about when it comes to in the area of talking about authenticity. That's only one element of it, right?
Yes.
So let's talk about it. The self-image first.
Okay.
So I think a lot of women, this is a very, very common issue among women, right?
Yeah.
I don't know the men because I'm not a man. Yeah. So, but I know. Yeah, I talk to a lot of women, and yeah, this is a huge one. So,
example, right? My self-image is what is self-image? It is how I see myself, or what is how I see myself, right? So just because I'm gonna say this, self-image for me is very important. How I project myself, how I hope I project myself is what I want the public to see me, right? So I make sure I have my glasses nicely on, lipstick is on, I smell good, I look confident, and for me, of course, I cannot project my true 100% self-image because I'm slightly overweight. Okay, so I constantly mention this, but and that holds me back. But if I think I'm 20 kilos lighter, I think my self-image will ride very high with my pride.
Mm.
I feel.
So,
So,
yeah, you notice something there? Well,
yeah,
when we talk about about self-image, where is the first element of you that you go to? Because we talk about you
it's the
is
exterior.
body, yeah, body, mind, and spirit, right?
Yeah.
And guess where do most women describe about themselves when we talk about self-image?
How many wrinkles I have in my face, how nice my body, how slim my body is, did my microdermabrasion work, my facial. That is true. It's all the exterior. It's all the exterior.
Mm. So I think being self-aware, yeah,
Yes.
this is what the goal that we are trying to achieve here, to help women to be more self-aware, right?
Yeah.
About where do we usually focus our attention on when you talk about self-image? The
Yeah.
first place that most women go to is the body, the physical. That's why we have body image issue,
Wow.
isn't it? Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
very common one, right? Yeah, because I personally went through that as well.
Of
Because
course.
yeah, I have this mindset that I am very chubby. I'm since young. This is what being so into my mind.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
that I'm very chubby. Oh, so cute, so chubby. Yeah, so you grow up. I grow up with the mentality and mindset and belief that I'm very chubby. So
Mm.
yes, and that is why I always hide behind people when we take pictures. You group photos. Yeah,
Mm. I
so I
still
tend
do
to
it.
hide behind. Yeah, because in my mind, in my self-image about myself is I'm very chubby. Yeah,
Yeah.
and regardless of whatever I do, whatever food diet programs that I went through or put myself through, I will think, I will have that mentality that I cannot slim down because I'm grown, I'm born chubby. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
Born chubby. Yeah,
Yeah.
and lots of baby fats that you'll never be able to get rid of.
Yeah. 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 You can never get rid of baby fats at the age of 50. Up to 50, you still got baby fats.
So that's only one area of
Yeah.
you that when we talk about self-image. Yeah, and what about the another aspect of you, the mindset? You know,
Mm-hmm.
just now I talk about confidence. So the
Yeah.
self-image that includes the self-confidence, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have met people, Lillian, who are beautiful. Beautiful is very subjective. But pretty girls, slim women of our age, but the confidence and the posture they walk in, the language they use. So sometimes I feel they project their self-image to me. Like if they keep quiet and they just stand in the middle of a room, I would say, hey, this is somebody I would like to, network with or to get to know with. But as soon as they open their mouth and the choice of words they say, suddenly in my mind I went, oh my goodness, you poor thing, why are you putting yourself down so much? And then that self-image they project is lack of confidence. I like the word some people use. I'm just a housewife. I am just a 9 to 5 person. I am just a mother. Wow,
Yeah,
friend, you're not
that
a
word
just.
just is, yeah.
Yeah, you're not a just. I feel the just is a worse four-letter word when the actual bad four-letter word. I feel just is so much more destructive compared to the four-letter word, if I may say that. Okay.
Yeah, I find that it's very self-limiting. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it
yeah,
is.
very
It is.
self-limiting. Yeah,
It is.
so that is another area, in the area of confidence in your identity, right?
Yes.
Who do you see yourself? If you see yourself as someone who is loving, for example, yeah, that's the image about yourself, then you will be doing things that are loving, right?
Yes.
If
Yes.
you see yourself as someone who is courageous, then
Yes.
you will always behave courageously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you see yourself as uh the I cannot, I don't have, I don't know how, mentality, then
Mm.
everything you do is you don't know,
I
lor.
don't know.
You
I don't
don't, you
know.
don't have,
Yeah.
you cannot, lor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So self-image is not something physical where
Not
it's about
just physical.
body. Yeah, it is here. It is very much here.
Right.
As I did mention, I can name that particular lady that I know. That's, but when she opened her mouth, the choice of words, then I'm
Hmm.
like, oh dear,
And
saya.
another one area that I notice among women, us women, is the self-image is a very victimized victims self-image. But
Mm.
yet, but yet, when we project an image out to the world, which leads us to the next point, right? The projected image is someone who is very strong,
Oh
very
yes,
passive, or like the total opposite, the total
yes.
opposite of how you see yourself. Yeah.
Mm. So
So yeah, that's another. What are your thoughts about
my
projected?
okay. So for me, projected image is what I want people to like. For me, right? Validation.
Mm.
The very fact that I'm not going to say it because I'm Indian, but I think it's a nice joke to say I'm Indian. Okay, but the projected image is very important for me because I want people to see me as the joyful one, the happy one, the helpful one. Because there is a need inside. I mean, I can be very real here. I hope you don't
But we're
judge me.
talking about authenticity. Be as real as you
Yeah,
can.
I'm going to be very authentic here. And if you don't like me, too bad, because you're just going to miss a wonderful woman with me, okay? Too bad. Okay. So for me, is my I work more on my projected image because I
Ah,
really want the validation from people. I want people to say that, hey, Anita is really nice. If you give her a project, she'll say yes one, she'll do one. But inside, I tell you, wow, I poo. Yeah. Because I may not have I may have the limiting belief, hey, Anita, you don't have the set skills, okay? Why are you saying yes again? You're going to go to bed now stressed.
so that's a self-image, right? Yeah. That
That's the
that
salary.
narration going on.
Yeah.
That's
The narration
self-image.
is going on, but the outside is Xena warrior princess, okay? Can one, pa ka liao. I buy 4D for you, ah.
Bring it on.
Bring it on, lie, not scared,
So
sit down
that
there, 刚刚好.
that's that's one example of a projected image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
Or
really go
mm,
in line with, if I may say so, correct me if I'm wrong, the insecurities that I have,
mm,
the validation that I need. So my projected image really, if you really sit down and if I really sit down and analyze it, I realize there's certain areas in my life that needs to shine, but it's not
mm.
so good. So the projected image will be the one, okay, come. So once I shine, then I get the validation, okay, it feeds that part of my life, the projected image of my life.
I mean, I do hear, during all the coaching and all that. That's where most women, to come to a certain point, they get very
Mm.
tired. They get
Yes.
very tired in maintaining, upkeeping that projected image.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
find, and it came to a point where they will find that they're very fake. They are not true to themselves.
Mm.
That is a projected image. That's not their authentic self. Yeah.
Exactly.
And
And
that is very mentally, emotionally tiring. Yeah. Mm.
which, if I may add on, I don't know about you, but for me, I have a projected image of as a mother,
Mm.
projected image as a friend, as a
Mm.
daughter, as a
Mm.
colleague, and now as
Mm.
a community leader for Women of Courage Asia. And let me tell you, having 5 personalities is fairly bipolar. I mean, I'll be very frank, it is tiring because there are days where I really do not want to be a friend. I want to
Mm.
be chow bean face because that is I feel my what I feel today, but it's very tiring when your radar, your compass is in 5 different directions. So
Mm.
it gets very tiring. But again, my
Right.
question to you is that is projected image necessary? Sometimes there's a time and place. People always say there's a time and place. You cannot be your true authentic self. You meet the prime minister, you go, oh bro, I cannot lah.
And that one you need to speak to Lynette. Etiquette.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask her, can I go
But
hey bro to the prime minister?
yeah, again, like you brought up one point as well, that
Mm.
is behavior, right? That's how you
Yes.
behave. Yeah. In But that doesn't mean that how you behave is who you really are. As in, like,
Mm.
if someone likes to joke, and then
Yes.
their jokes are very loud, and they may be very loud and all that physically, but that doesn't mean that they are not a kind person. Yeah, that doesn't mean that they are not vulnerable, you
Yep.
know. So yeah, the whole point here is being aware, being self-aware.
Mm.
What kind of a image are you seeing yourself, and
Mm.
what image are you projecting out to the world? Are
Yes.
they incongruency, or are they like the total opposite?
Mm.
So we just want to bring across this, just to help our audience to be aware, because that's
Okay.
the starting point. If you're not even aware that you have two image, a self image and a projected image, then you are always feeling very tired. You're always feeling so fake. You feel that you have this imposter syndrome, and
Yes.
all that. Yeah, that's where you want to be aware that, hey, look, you are having two image here.
Yes.
Are you being authentic to yourself? Okay.
Which actually
Mm.
brings us, so the first two, one about the self-image and the projected image, is very much self, right? The individual.
How you see
The next
yourself and
one,
how you project yourself, and then
yeah,
there's others, the perceived image. That's
what
where
do people
others are
think
looking
about
at
you?
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what kind of image are they having about you,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yes. So
Now,
sometimes
this is
you
scary.
may project a image, thinking that this is the image that you are projecting, but
Yes.
oh my gosh, what
No,
the perceived image about you is not, it's
different.
not the same.
It's different. Like, it is
People
true.
wondering why, why do people, and all the disappointments start coming in,
Yeah.
because you feel discouraged, because you have been projecting this image, but people are not seeing you the way that you are, the way that you're projecting yourself. Maybe they were seeing your true authentic self. They see past your projected image,
Yeah,
you know.
it has happened before where I thought my projected image to this group of ladies that I know, friends of mine, was
Mm.
being helpful, being kind, and always there for you. And one brave soul who maybe had a death wish or something like that, came up to me. Okay, she probably had a death wish, lah. The poor kind thing. Okay, she came up to me and went, actually, you are actually invading my space. Actually, I don't need your help. You're constantly around. It is very noisy. She actually told me that.
So you had,
Yeah, so I mean, of course, I'm a woman. I feel hurt. I'm like, wow, friend, give you friendship also. You like that, so hard bugging. But as I learned to reflect and listen on, I realized that it is her character.
mm,
She doesn't need all that mothering, and I'm invading to her space. I didn't respect. I'm loud. In fact, she actually told me, she actually complained. This lady was very cute. She actually complained to my principal, I'm very scared of Anita. She's very loud. Every time I see her coming, I purposely avoid and go to another direction. And here I am thinking, I'm being the friendly bear. I am being the friendly one. No, no, madam, like, was really affected. Poor thing, she actually cried, to the principal. I'm
yeah.
scared of her. So the principal had to talk to me, and again, what you project is not what others perceive.
Yeah, it may not be what other perceive, but of course there may be success rate. Yeah, some people are very good at projecting the image, and people are receiving it as it is being projected. Yeah, but that is not always the case. So for
Yeah,
those who, we are talking to those that are probably not aware, and now because of what this conversation, you have come to the awareness that, oh my gosh, I was projecting an image that's not how I look at myself, and I also now realize that people are not seeing the image that I was trying to project, and that is
yeah,
why you are feeling discouraged. You're
yeah.
feeling disappointed, and all that, because all these images that we just mentioned, they are all not incongruent.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Finally, the truth.
Finally.
Finally, the truth. The
Yeah.
true self-image.
Mm. Now, this is one sensitive one. Yeah. So it can be a bit controversial. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're still going to talk about it because we are women of courage.
Amen. Bring it on, sister. So what are your thoughts about true self-image? What do you mean by that? I mean, we hold many roles, Lillian. I'm a mom, I'm a friend, I'm a colleague, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter-in-law, I'm a daughter. Tell
Mm.
me lah, who should I be today lah?
Actually, true self, as in, I don't know whether I termed this correctly, but yeah, it's okay. Now, when I'm thinking about this last image, I'm thinking about, our creator, right?
Okay.
I mean, okay, we established the fact here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are having this discussion, it is conversation based on the belief that we are created by God. Okay.
Okay.
So let's have this fundamental basis established. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we are created by God, so when we believe that we are created by God, when God created us, He definitely has an idea of how He wanted us to be like, right? Just like when the designer created the phone, the Apple phone, the iPhone, yeah, he has all the specification. He knows exactly how it's going to look like,
Mm.
what function it's going to have, what capabilities and everything that is required for this phone to function is all deposited inside this phone, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So likewise, we are the creation. Whatever that's required for us to live life on this planet Earth for whatever number of years you have, yeah,
Yep.
everything is deposited in us. Your gifts, your talents, your capabilities, yeah, even your personality. Your personality plays a part in how you will connect with people, your worldview, and all that. Of course, yeah, that's the fundamental. So
Yep.
that's our belief, and that is the image, the true image, the true self, the true image that we want to work towards. Because how you see yourself, maybe like just now we mentioned that some of the examples can be a very victimized image, but the image, the true authentic you that God created, is a wonderful person,
Yeah, it's
you know
perfect.
conqueror, is an overcomer, is an
Yeah.
achiever, but you are, the way that you look at yourself is, a victim, a failure, and everything that's very demeaning.
Yeah.
Yeah. That could be you, right? I could be talking about you right now, those
Yeah.
who are listening right now. So what we want to share here is to encourage, to encourage our audience out there, is that, when God created you, when God think about you, He has a wonderful image about you, and
Yep.
all the gifts and talents are deposited in you. Okay, you
Yes.
have everything that you need inside you to
Yes.
live this life and to overcome all the challenges that you're gonna have faced, during your time on planet Earth.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's my thought about the
And
true.
for us, it's we are blessed because we have the promises in the Bible to know who our true identity is, who our true self is, and that's very comforting because it means that I still have my role as a mother, but I can still be my true self where I'm helpful or I'm kind or I'm courageous. I can still be my authentic self without having to be fake in that sense. Yeah.
Mm, yeah. So those are the four image
Yeah.
that we want to highlight. Okay, when it comes to authenticity, being true to yourself, being true to what you say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't now there's the reason, one of some of the reasons that people are not being authentic is because of fear. Again, it
Ah,
goes back to fear.
okay.
You Yeah, like fear of conflict. For I mean, because my personality is
Yeah.
the base, the fundamental foundational uh, fear is always to avoid conflicts, right?
Yes.
So if I know that whatever I'm going to say, whatever decision I'm going to make is going to create a conflict, then yeah, if I'm not aware, if I'm not being self-aware,
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah, I will automatically naturally tend to um, not be my authentic self.
Yes.
Yeah, I will
Yes.
suppress my feelings. I will suppress how I think. I will
Yeah.
suppress my opinion. So basically, Lillian is lost in that process just because she want to avoid conflict. And then whatever I do, it's not authentic anymore, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
And we
that's
have
how I see it.
we
What
have
about you?
Brenda talking about
Talking
me, is
about me.
it? I am made wonderful! Exclamation mark. Simple and cheerful! Exclamation
Yeah,
mark.
yeah. What you see is what you get. Yeah, that's Brenda. Yeah, what you
And,
see is what you
and
get.
it's true. Brenda and her wisdom. I mean, and Brenda is one person that can be very authentic.
She
I
is.
think
She is
she
authentic.
is.
Yeah.
She is authentic. I mean, I've worked with her, and we are also community leaders. We work very close together. She's fairly one of those who are fairly consistent. Very in terms of her, as we go, her perceived image or her self-image, very consistent. So she's a very easy person to sit with, and you're gonna get a consistent Brenda. You're not gonna get bipolar sometimes.
So the other fear is like judgment. Yeah.
Yes.
Because people the fear of being judged, of
Yeah.
because of the mindset about how others expectations are, I think,
Yeah.
due to expectations from family, from culture, from
Yeah.
society. Yeah, so there's a expectation, and yeah, so there are different fears that um, sabotage a person
Yes.
from being authentic to themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for example, today I purposely, don't put on any makeup and things like that. Yeah. In the past, I wouldn't be able to do this. I'll make sure that I put something,
In
because that's
fact,
the expectation, right?
yeah. In fact,
Yeah.
before you went on, someone in your family went, "Are you going like that?" Someone said that, right? Actually, are you going where? And then you went, no, no, today we're talking about authenticity. I was like, okay.
Yeah. So there's a freedom here when you are being true to yourself and being
Mm,
authentic and don't have the fear of judgment, because whatever judgment people have is because of their own internal interpretation about you, and that's
yes,
not you. That's their
yeah,
interpretation about you. That's not you. Yeah. So if how you think, how you behave is determined by what other people, how other people are going to judge you, then you're not living in freedom.
yeah,
Too restricted. Yeah.
yeah.
I feel
So
that's
I feel that you can be authentic, and you
mm,
can also, when you are authentic, I feel you're honest. I mean, even though there are roles we play, but we can play it authentically. We can, the roles that we're in, we can be authentic in the individual role. I can be authentic as a mother, as long I'm honest. There are times I have to discipline my daughter. There are times I have to say no, but I can still be my core self, my own personal self, and I believe that is really less tiring.
yeah. And I think one thought that came to my mind is, in case, just in case, right? Some of you out there may be thinking, "Oh, I can be my true authentic self." Right? Really, really? Okay, I can do whatever I want. Now, let's we are talking about positivity, being positive here, right? Being
Yeah.
building people up and all that. So just like a game, let's say a basketball game or soccer game or whatever game that if you play sports, we know that there are rules, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there are rules and boundaries. Okay. Now, rules and boundaries are not meant to stifle you, but they are to protect you. They are to protect
Yes.
the players, right, from getting hurt. But you can be as free as you want within that boundaries and rules,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, when we talk about taking the courage to be authentic, is we always the other core values is stewardship and significance, right? So it's all
Mm.
in line, all right? It comes all in a package. Yeah.
Yeah.
The goal is to build people up, to have a positive influence and impact on the people within your sphere of influence. Okay, so don't go like, oh, you can be authentic and then do funny things. That cause harm to people. Okay,
Yeah,
so
being
don't
authentic
swing to
is-
the extreme.
yeah. We try to stay balanced. Yeah, that's what we do.
Balance is the key here.
Balance is the
Okay.
key. And speaking about balance, we are
Mm.
going to juggle a few things to balance our life this Saturday. We are balancing a few things. We are celebrating our second anniversary. It will be a
Yes,
whole
I
day,
think
9 to 5, live via our a Woman of Courage Asia Facebook page and Woman of Courage Asia YouTube channel, 9 to
yes,
5. Log in, come and see us, hear from us. We have different experts coming out, all women, beautiful and authentic as they are.
yes.
Okay, coming together, sharing their expertise, sharing their stories of courage, sharing their lives. So definitely worth your while, 9 to 5. If you're in this channel, you're on the right track. Okay?
Go check out the link and the event
Yeah.
program. Yeah,
Yep.
different speakers at different topics at different time of the day. So
Yep.
you are spoiled for choice. You are pampered for choice. Yeah,
Yep.
plenty of
You're sport for choice.
Mm.
And definitely, speaking about sport for choice, if you want to be authentic and you're struggling and you feel that you can't be authentic because of all your mindset or because your perceived language you tell yourself or you think others are saying about you and you are lost in the forest, book for a clarity call. Don't be like Hansel and Gretel. Follow the little breadcrumbs and then later turn around, realize, alamak, breadcrumbs eaten, and then found yourself in a witch hole. So get a clarity call. I don't know. I think I'm Hansel and Gretel. Get a clarity call with Lillian. Okay. Don't get lost in the forest. Okay. Take charge of your life. Be authentic. Be brave. Be courageous. Speaking of be brave and be courageous, Lillian,
Mm.
your
Yes.
baby.
Transform with Courage Bootcamp. Yes. Yeah, that's our another community project that we are working on. Yeah, to inspire and to really provide practical strategies. Yeah, because awareness, like we said, is just the first step,
Yeah.
and it always takes action to achieve the goals that you want in your life.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will be addressing all the attitudes, which are all your mindset, your mental, emotional. Yeah, we're going to look into all your narratives that's happening in your head. And we're going to address them. Okay, and we're going to provide you with strategies, practical strategies that you need to apply. Right, you need to apply, and you're not going to do it alone because we will handhold you. Yeah, we will walk with you, not
Mhm.
just 3 days, but 90 days, right?
Yes. 90
90 days.
days.
Yeah,
Hand
there's a
holding.
post boot camp coaching sessions, right? Bonuses like Women of Courage Asia community support, as
Yes.
well as monthly empowerment meeting, right? If the 3 sessions of coaching is not enough, we have monthly empowerment meeting. So you are ensured that you are really supported to
Mm-hmm.
achieve your.
Yeah.
So if you want to see the results of goals that women have achieved, yeah, join us this Saturday. For all the women who are sharing their stories and sharing their expertise, they went through that journey of support. They went through that journey of addressing all their attitudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they went through all the journey of the coaching sessions and mentoring. Yeah.
And
So
on that note, I'm leaving the second anniversary up because it is this Saturday, and
yes,
we are so excited. We are working hard. We are tired, but we are tired with excitement because this is needed. Okay, celebrating second anniversary in a very different way is something we need to do. Again, it's a step of pushing us forward, being courageous to do something that is not same old, same old. So
out
come
of
back
the
again.
comfort zone.
Yes, out
From
of the
your
comfort
comfort zone.
zone and being authentic. Okay. Okay. Every Tuesday and Thursday, come back here. Okay. We will talk
Yeah,
again
we'll see you
on our
again
next
with
call
our
value.
next core value, which is after authenticity is
Uh,
stewardship.
Stewardship, then S. Let's talk about S.
Yeah. So see
Okay.
you on Tuesday, about see you on Saturday in Women of Courage Asia first.
And then
Yep.